Morning, everybody. It is Monday in Savannah, Georgia. We're actually in Rankin, Georgia, and it is 40 degrees out. Actually had to put this job off for a couple hours to let it warm up. It got pretty cold last night. I'm gonna start in the back where I got 3 sheds and a house to do. I've actually got 2 houses. I'll show you the other one later. But these sheds are pretty dirty. So I love, the work smarter, not harder method, and I'm gonna 12 volt these with basically I think I'm gonna do about a 4% mix. It's not rocket science. I don't know the exact mixture, but guesstimating a 4%. And we got the shed right here. And I will show you this house. So if you're from this local area, there's a Christmas setup that they do every year, the Paget's Christmas light show, I guess you could call it. And this is the owner's house. They do an amazing job, do a lot for the community, and I mean, honestly, everybody loves to see it every year. They got the Christmas spirit for sure. But we haven't prepped this house yet, but I got my shower cap, so I'm gonna put up on that light right there because it's missing a bulb. We're not doing the wood porch because they're replacing it, but we're gonna do under here. Gonna get the ceiling here. Gonna be very careful about that. I tried to upsell doing this deck back here with my wood restoration process with sodium metasilicate and oxalic acid, but they didn't want to go for it, which is fine. I will, however, try to lighten that up right there, just for free, since all my downstream mix is going to be basically dripping on it anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and try and lighten that up a little bit. We got the house this side. I'm gonna walk around with the 12 volt and hit the bottom brick, the cinder block portion, because those are always a pain in the butt to get clean with downstream. And it's cold out here, so I'm trying to get done, relatively quick and efficiently. But that is the first job this morning. I got the water filling up. About to go around and do property protection. It's going to take a minute. A lot of these outlets are old, so I actually have to seal them completely off instead of just taping off the outlet portion. But all right, well, I'll see y'all in a few. This cinder block at the bottom of the house is not dirty. It is failed paint. What's going on, everybody? It is 2.5 hours later. These sheds were a beast. I didn't record everything because there was a lot of back and forth because I had to hit these multiple times. They had lichen on them and it was thick, so it takes a long time to soften up and die. But these all these sheds turned out really good. Few rust spots that look like, you know, dying algae. You know how algae gets kind of orange, but it's rust coming from the screws and everything. Assuming these sheds are pretty old, so they're actually in really good shape. But we are done, and I'm hoping I've got enough bleach for my next job. I have about maybe less than 10 gallons, so it's a brick house, so I don't have to hit all of it with my cleaning solution. So we'll see. I'm gonna go try it. I need to get it done quick though, because my daughter has a basketball game today. But we're gonna check the house out. If you remember this porch over here, the roof was extremely, or the ceiling rather, was really dirty, but it is super clean now. Windows are gleaming. There was like frog poop over here. It was splattered, but clean the bench up for free. The cinder block on the bottom of this house is very old, and the paint is like basically gone, so that was really tough to clean. But all in all, house turned out really good. Customer will be happy. Cleaned the porch up. This corner was super bad, but that is all cleaned up now. Cleaned up the AC unit. Hit it with very light house wash mix and then rinsed it. Probably a lot more than I needed to, but I wanted to be safe. And here's the front. Clean the porch up, ceiling. You can see where someone red tipped this. That is all over the bottom of this house. So someone was using, you know, very high pressure on that trying to get it up. All right, well, I need to get to that next job. It's only about 10 minutes away, but I will see you there. All right, everybody, we are at the second job. I actually had to stop and get my new decals for my trailer that send people to it's a QR code that sends people to my link tree rather than my Facebook. I would highly suggest that, by the way, if y'all have QR codes. Not everybody uses Facebook, obviously, but Linktree, you can link your Facebook, Instagram. I have a YouTube channel, clearly, website, and also at the top, most importantly, is contact me now, that you click the button and it calls me or texts. So anyways, we are doing this house. I only got about 2 hours to get this done, but we are going to do the concrete in the house. Gotta be very careful. This paint is all chipping, and this light was left on, so gotta be very careful about that. So this really smooth concrete cleans up really easy. So I'm just gonna soft wash it, just put downstream mix on it and let it dwell while I'm doing the rest of the house, and then essentially rinse it off. Got a decent amount of algae around the back of the house. I have my hose full of my, hey puppy, I got my hose full of probably about honestly it's about 8% mix. I'm just gonna spray it all along the bottom and then downstream the rest. Definitely got to hit that with the 8% mix. It's pretty thick. Oh no, I'm hoping I got enough bleach for this job. I'm actually pretty low, so I hope I don't have to come back. This is one of my big bosses. It's his mother-in-law house, so if I have to go back, I mean, he'll understand. All right, y'all. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get off here, and this is gonna be a quick video. So quick as in I'm not gonna be moving the camera around a lot, so it's gonna be minimal footage because I gotta go. All right, y'all enjoy. Here I'm using my 12 volt to apply about a 5% mix on the really bad parts of the house to basically get it ready for the downstream mix, which I am doing here. And after that, I'll be able to remove all that algae pretty easily. These steps leading to the back door were the worst on the whole house, and here is the before and after pictures of that. And cleaning this was probably the most satisfying part of the whole job. See how long this battery lasts. I'm at 1%. Done with the house. Took me an hour and 15 minutes. See if I can get this whole thing before it dies. The backside was the worst. Had all that algae on the very bottom. but I hit it with a 6% mix and it killed it and made it super soft to get with just a fan tip. See if I can open this real quick. But if you remember, all this was green from about 2 feet up. This pad was super bad, and this was even worse. That was completely overgrown with algae and moss. But house is done. I'm gonna go before the battery dies. We'll see y'all in the next video.